Welcome back. This is the climatic weekend of Carnival celebration in Jamaica. And as usual, the superstars of Soca have graced our shores. And here now are some of what they told us.
This trip was crazy. It was a little more hectic than usual because my daughter is on this trip and she wanted to come to the party. She stayed up late and she got dressed and everything, and I said, no baby, you have to stay home. But you know, Jamaica is always nice. The crowd response is always crazy. I'm addicted to the Jamaican crowd and the crowd response and just the family vibe that I get here, you know. And then I have a lot of friends here too. So really, I really should be a Jamaican native. So work on that for me, okay?
Being in Jamaica must be special for you. I mean, you go all over the world, but Jamaica just has a special vibe, doesn't it?
I guess it's that one love. You know, you guys live it. A lot of people in Trinidad, when I talk to them, and they say, where's one of your favorite places to go? I said, Jamaica. It's the first place I think about. And they said, Jamaica? They like soca there? I'm like, yeah. They don't understand it. You have to see it to understand it, to believe it. I'm saying this loud and I'm saying it clear. I feel more at home in Jamaica than I do in Trinidad sometimes. And I say it with no apology. Jamaican people embrace Destra like I'm Jamaican, you know? I guess in Trinidad we have so many Trinis that people love. They have to share the love. But in Jamaica, wow. As soon as I climb that stage, the Jamaicans are like, oh my God, that's our girl. You know, I remember one time I was performing for Baron Lee and the announcer announced me and they said, the Jamaican queen of soca. I was like, damn, that felt nice.
I know you love Jamaica, but you can't stay here forever, so you must have other things, other plans. Talk to us about where you go from here.
After I leave here, I'm going to London. The month of May is pretty hectic. After that, everything is hectic. This month, I'm actually fasting. So, usually, the month after Carnival, we try not to do too many shows because of my spiritual practices and stuff. You know, because we fast from 6 to 6, I stay away from alcohol. So, the vibes isn't really there all the time. But for Jamaica, I don't need vibes. I'm just on fire, you know? But we're going to start heavy touring from May. But I'm completing one more show this month in London.
Destra, thanks for talking to us. Anything else you want to say?
I love you guys. Thanks for supporting me. My music is on iTunes. So download my brand new album, Queen of Bacchanal. Make sure you download my app, My Destra. And check out the website, mydestra.com. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram.
No, the last time we spoke, it was at Guinness. And this must be special because you guys are performing at a time when the culture and music of where you guys are from have infiltrated Jamaica. So this must be special. Talk to us about it.
You know, and I think we're a bit more on a high than ever before because, you know, all over the net it has been announced officially that iTunes has finally placed categories, official categories for soca and calypso when you're doing a musical genre search now. It's been something we've been fighting for years. And when I say we, and not us, but I mean as a people, we've been wanting to see those things happen. That's just the first step. And we hope to continuously see more. And it happened because, you know, all support came from all over the region, all around the world. So they saw that, you know, that there's a force moving behind the music. I think we are at a good place now with soca to really propel now to the position we would like to see us on the world stage.
Right, so when I was in New York, you were talking to me about, you know, the type of music you do and the fact that, you know, some people may want to say, you know, I don't know if that's a good idea to mix other genres, but clearly it's working for you. You guys are on, you know, reaching places that other soca artists may not be reaching, so it's clearly working, right?
Yeah. Yeah, well, but you see the thing about it is that where we come from, our people are known for having a 3-week memory. Because our music always was one of the music that merged with other music from around the world from way back when. You know, back in the 60s when Kitchener and them was alive, the music they would play with not horns but clarinets. It was influenced by jazz music coming from the UK and stuff like that. So we always reflected the current music in the world. Now all the music merging, because EDM EDM is in dancehall, EDM is in soca, soca is in dancehall, dancehall is in soca. So it's a level playing field now.
And it's Juve, it's madness, it's paint, it's excitement, it's all sorts of great stuff. Talk to us about the vibe here in Jamaica.
Well, you know, it's fun. It's nice to see West Indian people coming together in any capacity and enjoying themselves incident-free. I was telling somebody earlier, you know, the rest of the world could really take a page out of our book, because when you see a party with such rave intensity going on in the Caribbean, the people leave the people venue intact. When you watch in the rest of the world, you realize they mash up stuff and it turns into this whole big riot and drama. And we really understand the true meaning of mashing up a party and partying together and you know, that unification. And I think that's something that the rest of the world could really take a look at and learn something.
You guys perform all over the world. What is special about performing in Jamaica?
You're home, you're in the Caribbean, it's in your back, it's like in your backyard. It's literally, you're performing for family. It's nice to go out and perform for people that don't know who you are, don't know your music, and you're really, that's how you really spread the message of your music out. But it's also nice, it's a joy to come back home and see your familiar West Indian faces in the crowd, just really appreciating everything that you're doing. You know, it's like when you leave and you go abroad, you have to eat hotel food, but then when you come home and you're getting that West Indian dish, that West Indian cooked food that you really crave for, that's what it feels like.
Yeah, well, to add to what Faye said, I think every time we perform here, it's like breaking taboo all over again. For years, as young musicians growing up, we always keep hearing this, you know, like this blurred line between Trinidad and Jamaica and the music, and this one don't like that one, and this one don't, you know, and every time we come here and we see the response. So every time an artist from Jamaica comes to Trinidad and we see the response, it's always breaking the taboo and, you know, bringing the cultures closer together. And that's all we live to see, that we love to see that.
We have to talk about your entry into music. Talk to us quickly about your entry into soca music, sir.
Really enjoyed the soca music. Took me off the train and put me on a whole different plane 13 years ago. You understand? I started doing reggae and dancehall at the age of 10. Get the name Killer from just being a lyrical bad boy, you understand, lyrically, performance-wise. And they gave me that name, and 13 years ago I jumped on the soca train, been dominating competitions in Grenada for the past 12 years, and decided to come out of competition and take the music beyond the shows.
And this year you came with Roly Poly Oly, major success. You know, one of the best songs for 2014. Talk to us about, where did that song come from?
Well, really and truly, I wanted to touch topic that some people afraid of, you know. Enough boy afraid of the big girls, you know. But I decide I'm going to love them up there. I'm going to be the roly-poly king. I see all the big girls, them call me King Pepper Stars. They call me King Bun Up. I love them and them love me back. But really and truly, I wanted to just do things that artists sometimes afraid to touch. The topics that they're afraid to touch. And I say, you see the big girls? You need to touch them, man, because I love them, you know.
And talk to us about, what does Mr. Killer have in store? What more do you have?
Just talent to burn. This is not quarter. You understand? This is just the beginning, you know. This is the smoke before the fire start, and this is a great beginning. You check it. So look out for great things coming. We have new tune to bust just now. Some great combinations to come. So it's just greatness and a whole. You don't know, as Marshall say, just taking it beyond the stars. Sure, place to place, city to city, town to town.
And with a song like Roly Poly Oly, I mean, the rest of the year must look packed for you.
Of course, it's a really policious year. Really policious year.
Anything else you want to tell us, Mr. Killer?
Well, I must say big up to the Almighty Father. He give us strength, you understand, to stand up here. I want to say big up to Jamaica, because Jamaica is a dream place for me. You understand? I always vision this in my mind. So here I am today, and I say big up to all of my Jamaican friends, them. Big up to all of my Jamaican family. Big up to all my Jamaican fans, them. And big up to the rest of the world. Grenada, you don't know me love you. This is home, and you don't know one love to you. Keep it locked, and make sure God remain the boss. You understand what I say? Live the violence, live the crime, you know. Don't know. Music is life. But
All right, Marshall, you're back in Jamaica for the second time now with Pandemonium, and it's looking good.
It's looking crazy and crazy. Every time we're stepping up to the plate, Pandemonium right now is a brand that here to stay. I mean, Shaggy is like my brother, and we experiment with Toro, we experiment with Wine in Season. Fed Up come Trinidad for Marshall Monday. This time is dedicated to Jamaica Carnival. We want to bring back the times when Byron used to do all the mixed here in Cinema 2 and all the Chaka Cove We dream of bringing it back like that. And Pandemonium is the start. First it started with Jamaica and Trinidad. Now we extend it to Jamaica, Trinidad, Grenada. Just now we taking it all over, but it's starting right here and ending right here in Jamaica. I don't know.
And performing in Jamaica must be special every time.
Well, I mean, it's Jamaica Carnival, and as Shaggy said, Jamaica is like a flagship brand for the Caribbean. Jamaica is the Bob Marley, Jamaica is the tourism, you know. And if we could put Carnival, which Jamaica does Carnival in a unique way, in its own way. That's why tonight we pay tribute to Baron Lee, who started Jamaica Carnival, because we keep in that spirit and we move with a unity. Back in the day when you used to bring all these special people like Patrice Farmer, everybody have tunes, everybody ready to go, you know.
And we're from here. Where do you go from here?
Well, I mean, we want to take Pandemonium on the road. You know, we would love to see Pandemonium on Broadway with Jamaica dancers, Trini dancers, killer with roly-polies, Brazilian girls. We want to show the world how we just do it. We do it hard, we don't turn down, you know, they say turn down the music, but we turn down for nothing, we turn up for everything. You understand?
And what does the rest of the year look for Machel Montano?
Well, I mean, it's fully booked. We're fully booked right now. We're on tour. After this, we're heading to New York for Memorial Weekend. 3 boats, 3 nights in New York. Then we're on tour Antigua, St. Lucia, Canada, Miami, London. It's everywhere you have a carnival right now. Turn up. Pandemonium.
I'm not the mayor, but I can officially call you an honorary Jamaican, sir. Welcome back home. How does it feel to be in Jamaica this time?
It feels great, man. You know, every time, Jamaica is a unique place, because every time I come it's a different experience and something new I'm discovering. Old friends, good people, always something new, man. So I don't stick in my zone. I really step outside. I explore country, dancehall party, soca party, it don't matter. I just have a good time here.
And this, I don't know, but this time for soca and dancehall and the culture of Trinidad versus Jamaica, it feels like a special time, because it feels like now, as opposed to any other time before, you really feel a collision of the two cultures, and you really feel like a good mix. What do you say?
I think actually it's about time. The time is the time, but now is the time for us to really come together as Caribbean people. It is Jamaica, it's Trinidad, and also Africa. And all these markets are starting to sound familiar, sound together. We need to come together and be a force like never before. United force Caribbean-wise, we can change the world with what we do together.
And of course, Carnival celebration culminates tomorrow with Bacchanal on the streets of Kingston. Stay with us right here on stage. When we come back, Ishana in need of love after a public announcement last year of her plans to marry the love of her life. And later, after being hailed one of dancehall's hottest new arrivals, where is Cargo these days? He'll be here to tell us.
I said no, my friend. Nah, but this, my friend. Be a blessing, me son. Please, your guide and protect them.